Hey guys, today we're going to talk about all the different blocks you can only get with commands. So let's get ready. So the first one we'll cover is this one right here, the border block. Now obviously for every single block here, you're just going to go give/give, the email sign, and then you're going to press S or your username if you want, and then you're going to type in whatever block I'm showing. For example, border block, you're just going to type in border underscore, underscore, and then block. And once you've done that, just enter it, and bam, it gives you a border block. Now, the border block makes an invisible barrier from up to down, all the way to the bottom, all the way to the up. Only creative mode people can go through it, survival players cannot. This also works with entities, so let's say, don't mind all the chicken in my inventory. Let's say we grab a sheep, right? If I could spell a sheep. And then we spawn this sheep here. It cannot go past this because of this border. It thinks it can, but it can't, as seen, and even if I push it, it will not go through, like at all. And same thing with if you put the sheep over the top. So if we do something like this, and we can just block in the sheep, and we try to push him, he won't move. He won't fall off that ledge because of the border. Pretty cool. Pretty useful, honestly. You can make invisible chicken farms. So let's say you just want a group of animals or people who you don't want them to go anywhere. You can do this and just make it like your own little creative farm with no gates. Our next block is the structure block. Now the structure block is a block that actually copies and pastes whatever's in this square. Now you can extend this square with the size X, Y, and Z, and you can move this around. So let's say we want to copy some blocks there. We're gonna go into here. We're gonna make sure it's on save mode, and then you gotta name it. Now you gotta remember this name. Now when you press enter, it'll do my structure grass, which that's perfectly fine, that's normal. You're gonna save it. Now when you place another one of these structure blocks, you're gonna go here, you're gonna load, you're gonna type in the name that you gave it, grass, bam, and you'll see that it lights up, which means you've put in the correct one. Now you're gonna press load, and bam, it's right there. The same exact thing. And this works with animals too. So if you put like that black sheep, you go to save, the sheep just ran away. Let's just spawn a bunch. Press save with the sheeps in there, and now you go to load it, type in the name, bam. Same thing with the entities, mobs, whatever you want to call them. It copies everything. Pretty awesome, honestly. This one is called the light block. So let me turn it dark real quick. So let's say you're in this dark space, right? You don't want to use torches, you want invisible light. Now this is invisible when you're not on the light bulb. So like if I'm holding this barrier, bam, it's invisible. But when you're holding the light bulb, you can see it, and with your left trigger, LT, you can change the level of brightness all the way up to the max of 15, which is pretty bright, and it's pretty useful to stop mobs from spawning, which is pretty awesome. Pretty useful tool, honestly. I use it all the time. And so up next is the barrier block. So the barrier block is a block that only creative mode people can see and break, while survival mode people cannot go through it, neither can creative mode. But survival people, most importantly, can't break it. Only creative people can, and they can't see it. And it won't be selected like this. Like, you see this invisible outline, I'm pretty sure they don't see that. But still pretty awesome. Just keeps anything from moving wherever you put these blocks. Same thing with entities. So you can place like this wall for this random horse, and he will stop because there's an invisible block. I've used this to like make my own little villager trade centers, basically. So it's like they're standing there, but really they're actually trapped. Kind of grim, but that's kind of Minecraft. Anyway, the most popular one, command block, is just a command block. Basically, it executes commands, whatever you put into here. So like if I put /summon chicken, that is not how you spell chicken. And then you get some type of redstone. So button, switch, redstone, anything that makes power. You crouch to put buttons on there, tap it, bam, chicken. And you can actually give it, there's different types. So impulse means it just does it once, I'm pretty sure. Chain, I don't really know what it means, but repeat basically means one press, it'll repeat infinitely. And then you can give it a hover note, which is basically just a message above the command block. Subscribe and hit the bell if you want. See? Pretty awesome. Bam. It's spawning unlimited chickens from that one button press because it's on repeat. Pretty awesome. And the last one here is Structure Void. Structure Void you can walk through. Survival people don't see it, I don't think, at least. And basically what it does is it makes it so you can't build onto it. See? Can't build. I can only build around it, no matter how hard I try. And it's only seeable when you're showing the block. It's breakable as long as you're on creative, even when you're not holding the structure void. So these are the different types of creative blocks that you can only get with commands. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, that's it.